Hey guys, so I guess this would be my very first like get ready with me video. Nothing too like big. I just figured it'd be really nice to start blogging about some of the things that I do, but in like video form, so vlogs, and like how I get ready for school basically every day. Watch me get ready for school. And I like to do one drop, barely a drop, literally like one drop all over my face, and then I just smooth it out, rub it all over my face. So because this is my first time like doing something like this, I guess like what would be nice is, you know, a few topics to talk about while getting ready, or, you know, shopping, or on my way to some like event or whatever. So there's that. The next thing I do with after my serum is use this stone, this like rose quartz stone that my best friend Chelsea got me. Shout out to her. It's from Anthropology. I'm not sure how much it was, but pretty sure it was pricey. And then I like to rub my face with it, or like massage it, going upwards, because that's the way you want your bone structure to just like, you want to make your face look more slimmer rather than like puffier. So when I wake up, my face is very puffy. You can basically see how like circular my face is, but in the morning I always massage my face in an upwards motion. So I'm using the two curves for my cheekbones. My cheekbones are pretty high, but they're like not that noticeable unless I go to the side like this, then you see it. So yeah, you can keep doing this, and then after that I eventually go down here. Cannot forget about the jawline. And then I do the same on the other side. Remember, like, be careful not to go so harsh on the skin because it's not good, but just enough to massage it, you know, for it to feel comfortable. And sometimes it might get a little hard because the serum has already dried. It's easier when the serum is still sort of like wet on your face. There's something on my face here, it's like itchy. I decided to do my forehead, and again in an upwards motion. So today is a Wednesday, so I pretty much only have like 2 classes. Next thing that I use is the Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer by First Aid Beauty. I got mine from Sephora, and this moisturizer is really lightweight. It's like perfect to put underneath another moisturizer during the winter time, and because it's somewhat still winter, I use a second moisturizer after this. When it gets warmer, I will just use this, and I just started using this past year, so like 2019 in the fall, and I'm almost out, so I have to get more. I love how all my beauty products so far I got in the beginning of the school year, and now that it's almost the end of the school year, I'm running low and I have to get more. I don't know if that was perfect timing or what, but I think it is. Can't forget about the neck. Second moisturizer that I was talking about is the Origins Ginseng Moisturizer, and I have a lot. This is a new one. My boyfriend got it for me. Shout out to him. And I take it with my ring finger, and I just rub it on the bottom of my cheek because that's where I get dry. So it's mainly just where I get the most dry is when I put this on. Not saying I get dry all the time, but like, I'm not gonna put it on my forehead because I don't really get dry there. And you can't forget about the neck. I only use this on my neck afterwards. I'm so glad it's Wednesday. So glad that the week's almost over. So glad that I will not have any more work to do once I'm done with this week. Well, I mean, there's work for next week, but okay. And the next thing I'm gonna do is use this Acure eye serum stick for my under eyes. And then you pat. After this, I like to go in with my Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream. And this is like the same with the moisturizer, so they are like a part of the same thing. Both super good. Like, I'm pretty sure this is why my skin looks good. It's because of these products. So I'll only take a bit, like this much, and I just go under my eye. And then put some on the other side too. And then I just pat. Pat it into its non-existence. Like that. I don't know about you, but my eye looks a lot brighter underneath as well as around. Like, I look more awake. So there's that. The next thing I like to do is use my Glossier Future Dew Oil Serum. And I don't put this all over my face. I only put this on the high parts, not like that much. So my high part of my face is like right here where my cheekbone is. And then it will go right there. Just sort of like pat it around. It acts like a highlighter, which is why I put it only in the areas that need the highlighting. Because other than that, if I put it all over my face, it's only gonna make my face more oily. And we don't want that. We don't want a shiny face. We want highlighted. It's very different from shiny. With my cheekbones, I like to go right in the middle of my nose, like that, and then on the top. See, it pretty much does act like a highlighter. Like, I think it's cute. Some people may not, but next thing I like to do is use concealer. So I currently don't have my current concealer on me, but I do have something that's like close enough to it. It's not something I always use, but when I use it, it's like, let's see, I have a mirror right next to me so I can see exactly what I'm doing. It's like right here, anywhere where it's a little dark. I like to pat concealer on. Just gotta use whatever I have, you know. And under the nose. Tone any redness. I should probably do under eyes too. Yeah, just a little bit. I think the only thing that my skin has a problem with is like uneven tone. And that's because when I was younger, and to moisturize my face, I used to put Vaseline all over it. All to find out that if you put Vaseline all over your face, like all the time. It's sort of skin that used to be there isn't there anymore, and it's just become like uneven, a lighter skin tone. You learn. Last face thing that I like to do is use blush. I mean, I personally don't need it, but just to emphasize my cheekbones a little bit. My favorite blush palette is by e.l.f. And it comes in like these 4 different shades. And I don't know if you can tell, but the shade that I use the most is this one right here, because it complements my skin tone more. And then I started using this one more too, like a mix of both. And then just recently I started using this top pink one too. So I'm pretty much using all of them. And this is not the normal brush that I use it with. I use a blush brush by e.l.f., but I accidentally threw mine into the like heating vent in my room, and then it got all dusty, and then I didn't have brush cleaner with me, so I just threw it out. And I'm supposed to be getting a new one today at Target. So right now we're just using a powder brush, which does its job, but not really, because it's flat. So I use like just the outside part, or I try to. And you see, like it's got a good amount. And that's when you start blending. I don't know, it looks more noticeable on camera, but in the mirror it doesn't look that bad. Yeah, with this palette I would just be aware because it pigments pretty well. And maybe it's just for my skin, but I think in general it's just really good. Take my whole cheek and turn it orange, you know. Like it looks normal. Oh, there we go. And there we go. You smile and it's there. This is my favorite brow products. 2 of them. It's the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil in the shade 6, because my eyebrows are very dark. They're literally my hair color. And then I top it off with the Glossier Boy Brow in clear. It looks brown right now because of my brow pencil, but it's clear. So I always go follow the line of my brows. Let's see. And I do it very softly. This brow pencil can pick up a lot if you push in too harshly. It's just way too dark for what I like. Always natural brows for me, natural looking ones. So with natural brows, the tip is to go with your natural arch as well as your natural shape and where your hairs are going. Remember not to go too harshly. You don't want it to be darker than how like your eyebrows normally are. And then to fix it all up, like for evenness, you just brush it through. So this is the difference between my natural brow and then one that's filled in. It's not much of a difference. It's just more like on my face. So yeah. And then I do the same thing on the other brow. For some reason, every time I go like this, it transfers on so nicely and it's already there, like it's done for. Minus the part where I have to go underneath a little bit and then even like right here, just a little, and then brush it out. It's done. Like, I think my right brow takes a lot more work than my left. For some reason, my left brow has already had its work done. Maybe one more brush. Make it even. And then we're gonna take boy brow. This sets it all off. Look at that. You want your brows to be even, but not twins. Alright, that's pretty good. It's one of my favorite tops by Aritzia. Sunday Best. This collection is really good, but because I'm already wearing a bra, I'm just gonna put it on. This is the final look. It's a pretty short top, but yeah.
Listen, man. Hey, yo.
And I'll just like curl it away from my face. There you go. That's it. That's pretty much all I do. Same with here too. Curl away. Ow. Nice. If you guys want a video of my everyday hair routine, then you're welcome to get one. This is pretty much almost my everyday hair. Pretty much how I get ready for school every day. I don't really wear mascara unless I feel like it. Today's not really mascara day, and plus it looks nice without mascara. Last step, gonna make sure the lips are moisturized. It's my get ready with me, and I'm so glad you guys watched. Peace.